think I 12 years, from 12th grade. Trying to remember. Well, 12th grade was all that you could go in Shepton. Yeah. If you went in, well, I'm trying to think. Well, I graduated from 8th grade when I was 12 years old. No. Would that be right?
So did the mines shut down after the war? When do you remember the mines operating after the war?
When
No,
did you
the
move
mines-
to Philadelphia County?
Huh?
What year did you move to Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Not me, I never did. My dad moved to Philadelphia.
Yeah, what was the year that he moved? Because I think that was the year that the mines closed.
Yeah, it would be. Trying to remember.
Well, when did you go to the CCCs?
Huh?
When did
That's
you,
when I went to the CCCs.
when did you go? What year? Was that in 1937?
So, you might be right, 1937.
That's what I think you went.
And I went to Arizona.
Yeah.
No.
And I think that's the year that the mines closed because then that's when your
Oh, yeah.
That's when your parents
No,
moved
the
to
mines didn't close then because I went to Arizona and my dad went into business and opened a pool, they called it a pool room, but the one was a pool room, the other one was a bar, a liquor store, where they sold liquor at the bar. The guys came in and stood at the bar and bought their whiskey there.
Was that in Shepton?
Huh?
Was that in Shepton?
Oh, yeah.
Well, now that was Zia that ran that bar. Zia.
Well, no. I think she took it over after Dad.
That was Zia who?
Zia Fiora.
I didn't think it was Zia Fura. I thought it was Zia Rica.
No, Zia Rica worked in Philadelphia. She never did work in Shepton. Not during my recollection.
And Biaggi.
Oh, Biaggi. Well, Biaggi came. They, as far as I know, my grandfather, the one who owned the bar, well, he didn't go to Europe. Oh, yeah, that's right. He had asthma. I'm getting all jumbled up, but he died of asthma. That was Nono Bonus. That was Nona Bonus's husband.
Who?
Nono Bonus. Yeah, what was his name?
That would be your grandfather.
That would be my mother's father. My mother's father. Yeah, I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
Your grandmother's father.
Yeah, my grandmother's husband.
Husband.
I'm getting confused here.
All right. So Biaggi was a friend of your
Was a friend.
of your
For
grandfather.
some reason or other, as far as I know, I don't know what age Nona Bonus was. Or no. What was his name now? I'm getting confused. Biaggi Pertner. They always said that, as far as I understood it, Biaggi Pertner brought Biaggi over here. It was during that time too that can't remember how that or why that was, but one of the kings, who was the king of Austria? Austria and them areas over there. He was giving out $25 to anybody who would immigrate. Didn't matter, I don't know if it mattered or not where they immigrated, but I do know that one woman immigrated to France. But everybody else that I knew, yeah, because they only lived in them two towns, Shepton and Oneida.
So you're telling me that the government of
Yeah, the government
paid people to leave
the
Austria?
government paid the guy. I don't know if he was a king or who he was. I can't remember his
Franz
name.
Joseph.
Huh?
Franz Joseph.
Franz Joseph.
Well, it would be Franz Joseph because he was assassinated. It would be him.
No,
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 it
I
was
don't think.
Rudolph that was
I
assassinated.
think he was the one that was assassinated. Was the son
Right.
of
Franz Joseph was not
the
assassinated.
guy who was. Yeah, he was the son of the guy who was. Or was he assassinated? Because now I'm trying to remember. Her husband was dead. I mean, the husband of the ruler of Austria. But I can't get everything together.
Well, what was the political climate where they were paying people to emigrate? What was?
I don't know, bud. I don't know why they were paying him to immigrate. Well, I guess he wanted to just get rid of people. There were too many people. They couldn't pay him. They couldn't keep him. So
The economy was bad at that time, and my
Yeah.
parents were paid to leave because my father lost his job.
did your father get $25 to come over here? Yeah.
But that was Czechoslovakia,
It's part of the same empire.
Franco-Prussian Empire.
That's right, because Czechoslovakia was not formed until after the First War. When his parents came over, they were part of the empire. When my parents came over, they came over from Slovakia because by that time it had already been formed. However, the rules were still the same. There were no jobs, and people were emigrating, and
I think
the president,
who was the
oh, what was his
Victoria?
name?
Who was Victoria? Queen Victoria.
Oh, Queen Victoria was Great Britain, dear. She was a British queen.
Well, who would have been
Marie.
Marie Antoinette?
No, she was French. Maria Theresa.
That's right. That was my
Maria
grandmother. She would never accept the fact that the Italians had crossed the border in the war after they called a truce.
Yeah.
And before the treaty was settled,
They were Italian. They
Oh,
were
what?
Italian. They were Italians before the treaty was settled.
yeah,
Yeah. It was a